Hey guys, Shinlock's here, back with a new blind playthrough. This is Disco Elysium. Hopefully my camera's in the right spot. I was recommended to, I used to do sort of like a reduced picture so that it wasn't, so my webcam wasn't like over the gameplay, but I've had multiple people say they didn't like it, so that's, we'll do this. So, I mean, if you did like it that way, let me know. Let me know. We'll play with this. We'll play with it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so this is Disco Elysium. I know basically nothing about the game, except that it was super popular a few years back. A lot of people like it. One of my buddies recommended it to me. He's kind of been nagging me about it, and I'm really hoping that hasn't affected my enjoyment of it. There's this psychological phenomena called reactance, where where the more someone tells you to do something, the less you want to do it, you know. And happened to me with Elden Ring, you know, where I started playing Elden Ring and instantly hated it, and I haven't gone back due to kind of being nagged. Hopefully this will not suffer the same fate, but we'll see. The only other thing I know about it is that, well, it's supposed to be like Planescape Torment, which is high marks, and I may have been spoiled on the ending. So, you know, I was told there's a hidden, of the options of the crime suspects, you're given 4, is my understanding, but none of them are actually the real culprits. So that's there you go. Alright, let's start new game. I did a little test recording. I got to the part where you could walk around, and I'm using a gamepad because trying to use the mouse, it's constantly trying to use the gamepad at the same time. So it's like I move the mouse and it keeps showing me like the select thing. See, it's not doing it here. Maybe we could do that. Let's see. See, now it's not doing it. I don't know why. But all right, so we got archetypes. See, I'm wondering how much combat there is in this. Hopefully close to 0. And if it is like Planescape Torment, then you definitely want the Thinker type, because that'll open up more options. Although, Thinker, sensitive, physical, or create your own. We'll go with the Thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, come up with original ideas, plus encyclopedia. Sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Inland Empire. Don't know what that is. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Hand-eye coordination. Let's go with the Thinker. We'll see how the Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
So hopefully my webcam's in the right spot. I might move it down to the bottom. We'll see. See, this is kind of the bad part, right? Because I've been told how amazing this game is, like constantly told, oh my god, you gotta play it, oh my god, it's so amazing, oh my god, this and this and that. And then this is what was talked up, the voices. And so kind of, you know, due to all that stuff, I'm just like, eh. And that's the overhype is kind of a similar phenomenon, I think. And, you know, overhype leads to disappointment, you know, because your expectations are set too high when the game, it's a game. It's a video game, right? It's gonna have flaws. Nothing's ever a 10 out of 10. You might, connect with it on an emotional level, and it might elevate it above that for you or other people, but by and large, it's art, right? And the sin that was committed upon me was not just that it was overhyped and that, oh my god, you got to play it, so the nagging, but also, I mean, if my buddy watches this, sorry, dude. We'll see. I'm gonna give it my best shot, but I'll push through if anything. But doesn't mean I'll enjoy it, because of the. Like, I just recommend it maybe a couple times and then let it go, because it's just like the more you tell me about how awesome it is, the more. When I eventually do play it, I'm just like, meh. I'm like, it's okay. It's all right at best. But the other thing is, like, with the reactants, it's like when you're nagged about it, or when you feel like you're nagged about it, it becomes a grudging, like okay, it's a chore now. Like, okay, now I have to do it. Let's get it over with. You know what I mean? And then it becomes like, okay, hurry up. Like, I'm glad it's read, that it's being read by someone else, but so that I don't have to, because they do better voice acting than I do. But at the same time, I'm just like, all right. And like I said, there is a part of me that's like, especially with this, especially playing it for the internet, where there's that time pressure. It's like, all right, let's keep it moving, let's keep going. You know what I mean? It's like there's less desire to just sit there and sort of soak it in. Anyway, like I said, we'll see. Okay.
Ever. Never, ever.
So, I skipped through most of this. I just clicked whatever after these first couple. And it seemed like there was an option just to die immediately, but obviously that doesn't help anything. Hang on. See, this is why I don't like the webcam. Should I shrink my camera? Can I reduce it? But then you won't see my cat. You know what? That's okay. We'll have it like right here, and then so it'll cover up these, but I'll read the selection. So we have never ever ever, or simply keep on non-existing. Let's move on. Like I said, I part of me wants to do this and toy with it to see what the deal with that was. But the other part of me is like, no, we're gonna end up moving on anyway, so why delay the inevitable, or whatever. You know what? Screw it. Let's do number 2.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay. This is great. Give me some more. Or what was that about X something? Let's give me some more.
Sweet brother, nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Now, I would imagine that this is the last time we're going to hear this ancient reptilian brain voice, but since I think we're police, it's like a film noir thing or whatever, crime drama, where at some point we're probably going to get captured, knocked out, and then we'll hear it again. I like nothing, or how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Let's try this one. Alonzi, let's go.
Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough.
Return trip to the Silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Or look, there's I'm tired of being this type of animal and who gives a shit. Okay. And I wonder how much of this stuff changes based on intelligence. I suspect very little. Ancient Zero home. Because if we're going to try and die, let's maybe that.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop, keep singing, sing me the song of death, or wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
And the problem with being a little bit more cynical as well, but, you know, it's all in how you start these things, right? So if I'm told... I'm bringing this up because I'm consciously addressing it so that I don't fall into the trap, but the... when I was doing the test recording, I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's get it over with. Let's start, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm seeing this and I'm like, man, this dialogue is try hard. And, you know, it's because when you... It's how you view things. When you view things through a negative filter, right? And that's the problem. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I'm like, okay, so I don't want to view it in a negative filter, so let's address this now. Okay, so Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about the sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Let's try this one, I guess. I suspect no matter what choices you choose, you're gonna wake up anyway.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut up my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me, or who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Actually, I bet your intelligence determines what you say here. Let's try number 2. I doubt it matters.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Okay.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice command of motor carriage.
Oh, the sound? Oh, it's a sound, a clarion call from... Okay. Succeeded? Okay, so encyclopedia, medium success, medium 10 versus your total of 12. Plus to encyclopedia. Wait, is that like plus to the check? Like, was this just a skill check, like roll? And now, since I did the intelligence, now we succeeded. Open your eyes. Oh, and that's interesting. Now it's in both ears. All right. Oh, well, okay, hang on. So, never mind. We have to... Can I pause? Oh, good. Okay. Well, all right, so it's not just popping up stuff. Maybe I should go... Maybe the upper left corner. Okay. Because it even... Alright, hang on. I guess so. It's probably alright. Yeah, see, I prefer it on the... I prefer it right here. because when I do that, then I get to look at you guys directly because the camera's right above it. But if I move it over here, then, you know, whatever. Whatevs. Whatevs, I guess. All right. See, again, why... Okay, thoughts. Active thoughts alter dialogue options. Thought bonus differ for research and completion. Substances can be administered during dialogue. Tools are context-sensitive. Equip them before use. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. Gain experience by completing tasks or exploring. Leveling up grants you skill points. Okay. Use points to unlock skills or unlock or forget thoughts. White skill checks can be re-rolled. Explore options or level up to try again. Red skill checks are permanent. Okay. Character sheet thought cabinet. Yeah, alright. We'll figure all this stuff out. Maybe. Revocol is pronounced Revachol Oranje? Classier? Okay. Can't put more points in a skill. Drugs raise learning caps, but they're bad for your health. Presumably you can die. Red checks can be tried only once. Failed white checks can be retried by increasing the relevant skill. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Short on money. Equip a plastic bag, collect bottles, sell them at freight. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. Pick dialogue options that begin with hold on or wait to gain additional information before the conversation moves on. The map tab in your journal lists all the white checks you can reattempt. Hey, that's cool. It's so weird. Like, I don't... Just seeing this, I don't expect it to be a CRPG, I guess. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts. Equip a flashlight in low light areas. Low on morale, put points into volition. Low on health, put points into endurance. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, explore. You can sleep after 21... I assume that's 2100. Like 9 p.m. Sleeping heals all your health and morale. Most people settle for bed after 21 or not long after. At night, the streets are emptier. By 2, everyone's asleep. See container you can't open. Equip a pry bar. Need to pass time. Buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. Why would you need to pass time? Well. Okay. Okay, so... And I did, there was, okay, so there was, sorry, not I. Options. Yeah, I didn't actually look at any of this, but I did do detective mode because interactable objects are highlighted with light border when the player approaches them. Streamer mode is interesting, but we're not going to go with that because whatever, I'll take the copyright hits and, presumably, it'll, you know, presumably they won't, I mean, there's occasions where I have to silence or mute that section. If that's a problem, then we'll see, but, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just play it by ear, so to speak. Okay. Okay, so... Hold tab to highlight. Oh. See, why can't this just be on all the time? That's the problem. That's what I thought detective mode did. Take all. Flare cut trousers, -1 savor fair, +1 electrochemistry. Can I just not? Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Empty cassette case. Okay. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Okay. What is this? You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Liqueurs. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Let's see. Conceptualization suggestion.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Okay, well, they did mention the mirror is something about the Furies. I will grant that when I was looking at some of these clothes and all the things, I'm just like, should I just move on? Like, what's the thing that I need to do to advance the story? But see, that's again, I'm bringing it up because that's the wrong mindset to have.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Fair enough.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really nothing? Wipe the mirror, or no way, I'm not doing this. Back off. Okay, let's choose back off for now. Can I take the shirt without putting it on? Oh, no, you did put it on? Okay. Total suggestion 0. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. White satin shirt. Reduces that? Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See the art in the world. Okay, let's just take it off. Is that a tie? Well, what happens if I try to leave? You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Okay, well. One shoe. Left foot. Where's the other one? Okay, he's wearing it at least. Oh, hang on.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, well, so you have a check right here. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay, let's try grabbing the tie, I guess. Wait, hang on. Can I can't equip stuff before doing the check? God. Oh, the pants reduce your chance. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Electrochemistry, go to the party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Interesting. Shoes, just one? So why did it gave me like a thing around my head.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached it. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Okay.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Cool. Inland Empire, which is what? Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Okay. Esprit de corps. There we go. Disco ass blazer. I love that. Okay. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Okay. Presumably you do have to wear these as well, but... White satin shirt used to be fancy. Used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Okay. Wait, so what is... So that's the mirror. What the hell is this thing, then? A door? Why would there be a door in the bathroom? What is... Oh, that's the main menu.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Look out. Okay, I guess.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Visual calculus, easy, assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Locked, assess the damage. Put skill points into visual calculus to open this white check. Okay. Won't let me leave until I define myself, I guess. Okay, so let's do that then.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself, just the outlines of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Okay. Really nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Okay. I guess I don't understand, but alright. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay. What does that even mean? I mean, you have to do it, right? Maybe I should touch it first. So I don't care, still wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Or better not to know. I guess we'll do number 2.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
Well, presumably his nose is broken. What? What's wrong? Or how bad could it be?
Begin. There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Okay. I'm sorry. Touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue. I'm scared. I want to stop this. Wipe the mirror now or I'm out of here. Let's say touch your nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Yeah, so I assume it's not broken, but they're talking about the gin blossom, right, where you like alcoholics, long-term alcoholics, their nose grows and it becomes red because uh, the alcohol fumes as you're drinking like damage the blood vessels, and that's why it gets like that. Okay, at least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
All right. Well, we'll say I'm scared. I want to stop doing this.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
And the voice acting, I would say, doesn't necessarily match the tone of the dialogue. It's like, it's not like anyone's going to see it, right? The emphasis should be on the C because they even have the asterisks around it. Right? Instead, it's like it's the voice acting is flat. I don't know. Just something I'm noticing.
Behold.
Okay. Yeah, he's all like pale and stuff.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. Or this is the face of a late stage alcoholic. There's stages?
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
This is that Millennium writing, isn't it? Like Marvel humor or something like that. Not making it the face is making it itself, or I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Let's do
Please
that.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, okay or no? Let's say no.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Okay.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, god, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it, or it's an expression of pain. I think it's really number 4, but...
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay. Encyclopedia, Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression, or Electrochemistry, Impossible 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Can I assume I can't choose both. I have to choose one. Let's try Encyclopedia.
It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Right. The creator of this is a communist, right? Which is hilarious, given that they engaged in free market or what communists call capitalism. Because they want to sell this, right? Obviously, they want money for services, as opposed to I don't know. I don't know how this would work under communism. You put it out there and you're given a salary, I guess. But the hilarious thing is, because they engaged in the communist stuff, I believe there was multiple owners, and they lost. The creator of this lost their stake in it, because I don't know all the details. But that's my understanding, is they basically lost their stake in it because they were trying to be like, all like, oh, it's a communist, we all own it, it's worker owned, and then everyone's like, okay, well, we own it and you don't, or something like that, or they sold it to someone else. You know, it's one of those things. But did they learn? Probably not. No, in fact, they didn't. They're trying to do something else. I don't know. And supposedly in this, that's what I remember, actually, when this first came out. Everyone was talking about how it's almost, I don't know. We'll see for ourselves. But so the book The Jungle became famous because of its critique of the meatpacking industry and actually helped found the Food and Drug Administration in the U.S. But that was not the author's intention. The author's intention was to promote communism. It was a propaganda piece almost. And that's my understanding of kind of what this is as well. It's like one of the characters, maybe, or this dude's partner, is like pro-communist, and like it's very propaganda from what I understand. But like, especially, so the revolution, the communist revolution, apparently in this world failed. But shit, I mean, it's just bad in general. It's bad in general because if you have to get to the point where you have a revolution, things are really bad. Because that means civil war, right? And especially when you read like about how Stalin took over and then the purges afterwards, and people are like, "Oh, communism's great." It's like, yeah, you're naive. Anyway.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Okay, I'm trying to understand. Enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that free market economy seemed like the ultimate uncontested way of life. So the economy is recovering, basically?
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
Okay.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Okay.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? So I adopted it.
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Okay.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Wait, so is it good, or is now the revolution happening or something? I don't know.
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Okay. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. +2, know the origin. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, we failed a 92% check, so...
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay, let the mirror be for now, I guess. Autosave, alright, cool. And then what is this? Thought cabinet. Oh my god. Okay. Temporary research bonus, -1 logic head in the clouds. Research time 4 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. Oh, weird. Oh, okay, this one is unlocked, I guess, and these are locked. What does internalize do? Or stop? Oh. Well. Okay. Research time 4 hours, 30 minutes. So by internalizing it, is it being researched? Is that how that works? And is this 4 hours and 30 minutes of game time or real time? Whatever happened to Guillaume the Mignon, who with his amber mane and sparkling teeth beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit boîte de nuit 20 years ago? Spare thought for his great ass, too, or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Rivershall West. Okay, so is our main character gay? Well, we'll, you know, internalize it. I guess that's all we can do, right? THC. Do I go back to the mirror? Like, what do I do here? Let's try going back to the mirror. Aside from that, the only other thing I can do is the fan, maybe.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Good enough. Why is there a door in the bathroom anyway? Or maybe I need to get fully dressed and then,
The fan is spinning.
Okay, pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on or pull again and turn the lights off. Whatever, we'll say bring it on.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
Oh, pain threshold. What just happened down there? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Well, okay. Okay. Well, you... Well, I guess presumably you need to get dressed, so... We're still missing our other shoe. Oh, here we go.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh, was that what it was? You had to put the pants on?
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay. Like, that's presented as if it's a clue, but... Isn't it just our own door key? Should I stop here? Oh, hey, we're actually walking around normally now. Even though we only have one shoe. Whirling in rags. Okay. I guess. Alright, well, that's all for today. Yeah. That's all. Thank thanks so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. If it's your first time on my channel, welcome. If it's not your first time, welcome back. It's hard to say. It's hard to say so far. About it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent. Let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. Something I do like to do at the end of every episode is a unique positive moment. It's basically because everything is so negative. That shifts our perspective to the negative as well. And so in order to basically be happier, you have to shift your, you have to train your brain to be more positive, and that makes your brain more neutral ultimately. And so how you're supposed to do it is every night before you go to bed, you're supposed to write down 3 unique positives for that day. And so since they have to be unique, you can't use them the same. You can't use them every day. That forces you to like go through your day and search. And eventually it creates a habit of, eventually you go through and you're going through the day and you're like, oh man, those clouds are really pretty, or oh this, or oh that. And you start remembering and then writing them down. You learn to appreciate things. So what's your guys, here we just do one. So what's your guys' unique positive for today? I'm going to say, the clouds. I did see some nice clouds on the way in. It was actually really interesting because the sun was shining on them, and you could see like the rays of light and the shadows that were cast on other clouds. It was really pretty. It was like morning sun. It was really nice. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.